do that a lot. Hello.
So, guten Tag.
Hallo.
Guten Tag. Das dunkle Hefe?
Ja. Danke.
Sehr gerne. Und eine der Mutter.
Ja, danke.
Thank you.
A little bit more this time than the other day. That is different to the one you had here before, isn't it?
Yeah. Darker, I think.
Hmm? Yeah.
No one there. Everyone must be asleep.
Bump the table trying to butter the bread.
I'll pick it up and I'll show people what you're having. So is that rye bread again?
Yep.
So you are having brot and kassen.
Well, she says Kassen, but I just say Cass.
Brot and kassen. I'm having a red wine.
Yeah.
I'm having a dunkel beer, dark beer. Don't know what that tastes like yet. I'll give it a go. Let's have a look.
Should be like what you bought.
Yeah, same. Good.
Like the one we bought?
So like a bit of brot with your butter.
Yes. Usually I would have more butter, but it's just hard to spread.
Just ask for more.
That's alright.
And I'm having soup when mine comes. Not mein Kampf, mine comes. So it's a bit warmer today. It's about 13 degrees now. But the wife is dressed up to go to the Antarctic.
Oh, yeah, always.
I shall have another nipple of the dunkel. Ah, it's good. So what sort of butter that is? That salted or unsalted, do you know?
I think it's salted.
Yeah. Maybe today I only get my broth and no soup. The other day we were here, we got our soup and didn't get any bread.
Yeah,
They forgot.
That's when Awesome was there.
It's a beautiful little park over there. Been here a couple of times now. This is our last lunch in Stuttgart und auf to Frankfurt.
Did you want you can have some cheese on your bread if you want.
No, it's okay. I've got a feeling if it's a cauliflower potato soup, it'll have a bit of cheese in it, I think.
Mum never
I'm
made
guessing.
hers like that.
No?
No.
Bit of bread, bit of cheese, red wine. Is it good? This sort of cheese? Not strong, it's just this, like your breakfast cheese.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Want me to butter your bread?
Eat yours first. I'll have my soup, which is coming now.
You might not want to go.
So,
Thank you.
Oh, it looks good.
Oh, it looks good.
enjoy.
That's good.
Yep, so I have got a cauliflower and katofu potato, and it's quite
Does it
thick.
smell like there's a bit of curry in there?
No, I think it might be. Just tell you, I'll taste it and tell you. Hello, biker. Is it biker? No, it's black cat. Sorry, g'day, black cat. Wow, that's good.
Bit of curry?
Yeah, it's a bit like the Dutch soup I have in a packet.
Yeah, it's,
Dutch soup with rice, very similar.
I'll have a taste, but I don't
Yeah,
really-
no, I don't think you would eat the one I get at home, but this is nice. So it's like a cauliflower curry potato soup.
I might eat it.
She can't handle it.
No, I just stick to my bread.
So you're having red cheese,
Mm-hmm.
red wine. I'm having, hello, Netherlands. No, we're not been to the Netherlands. We tend to go places and we spend time in the place. We do lots of walking. Try the soup again. That is yum.
They love their salt in Germany, though, don't they? You
That's
don't
not
eat this-
salt. That's the sort of mild curry they've got in there.
Oh,
That's what you're tasting.
you want butter? Or you just want it like
I'll
that?
have it on the wine. I think there's not enough to go on two. The bit
Well.
it's stingy on the butter here. The soup is magnificent. Food in Germany is very good.
Except pizza. They don't do a good pizza.
Yeah, they don't do good pizza. It's too thick. I make pizza at home, always a thin crust. Yeah, we tried bratwurst. We get that at home. Bratwurst at home, yeah?
Bratwurst, Weißwurst.
They put a lot of bratwurst in soups as well. Stews. That's what I'll be doing when I get home. It's stew and soup season back in my country. And we've had some really good soups on this trip.
Oh, the best was it was Ireland and
Yeah.
Scotland. That vegetable soup.
So I'll be trying to emulate a few of them. Actually, everywhere you go, if it's not the street food, like vendors or the shops, there's always sausages of all description. You name it, they got it. Even when we went to the zoo, they had all types of sausages, didn't they? And we've had schnitzel, yum. They make schnitzel all different in different places in Germany. It's not always the same. And they're probably bigger on pork schnitzel as
Yeah.
a general rule.
Veal
But you
schnitzel,
get Wiener schnitzel still.
veal is the original.
Yeah, and that's what we had the other day, yeah?
Yeah.
This soup is the bomb. And the beer is mighty fine as well.
They do make a good beer. Their beers seem to be smoother.
We had that first one we had at the hotel was a bit hoppy. That's
Yeah,
more of a rural beer apparently.
that was the local beer.
But things are really cheap in Germany. Restaurant food's not going to be cheap, but food in general, like a big 500 ml or half a litre beer was €80, as in 80 cents euro,
Yeah.
which is about $1.50 Australian. That big in Australia, $3. Blacked it. Says the beer in Europe is better. Actually, our beer is pretty good in Australia. We generally drink a dark beer. You're taking photos of lunch. Hang on, I've got to move because she's taking a photo of my lunch.
You don't move. I want you to be closer, just a bit closer to.
I'm becoming a prop. Hang on, how close would you like it?
Yep.
You're going to send that to your sister.
No, to the kids.
Okay.
Thank you.
That is a good beer. Oh, you can hear crows. A rye bread's nice enough. Might put it on you for a little while so you can say hello. Black Cat, tomorrow we take the fast train from Stuttgart to Frankfurt. And it is fast, trust me. And then we spend, I think, 4 or 5 days in Frankfurt. And then we go home. Well, we've got plenty to do when we get back home. So we've enjoyed these weeks away, discovering new bits and pieces and castles, and probably our favourite so far. Germany's great, don't get me wrong, but Ireland's my favourite.
Yeah.
Scenery, the people, very
Ireland's
friendly.
Scotland. You're not bumping the table, give them with you.
I'm not sure how fast it goes, but it's unbelievable. We have spoiled ourselves when we get a first class ticket, sit in a nice big seat, tables. I put a beer on the like fold down like on an airplane tray. I put the beer on there with the head, and we were flat out, and the damn thing didn't move. So fast and stable. Yeah, Germany is very efficient. They're very polite people. Whenever we look like we've struggled to know where we are, people just pop up and say, "Can I help you?" Just strangers. So they're very Australian like that, because that's what we do. I'm going to finish my soup. I'm going to put you onto the boss. She can say hello. You can say hello. There's only one person in there.
Is there?
I think it's Black Cat. I'm not sure.
Hello.
She'll butter my bread.
Lots of luck with that. The butter's hard. Oh, just always so dressed up because it's so cold. Excuse me while I eat my bread and cheese.
But probably, honestly, if it wasn't as cool as it's been, the amount of walking we've done, we wouldn't have done. Because we probably walked, I don't know, 500 kilometres. It seems a lot. And lots of walking, which is good. But in the heat, we wouldn't have done that.
Oh, thank you, Black Cat. A few bags under the old eyes, because when you're on holidays, you don't sleep. You'd be up early to go do this, do that. The sun's just gone away.
We'll tell them about the speed of the internet here.
Yeah, you did last time we were here.
Oh, tell them. Like that, I not remember. This restaurant's got internet anyway.
The speed of the internet's about 100,
No, 200
200,
up and 200
200 up and 200 down.
down. Super fast.
Yeah, it's really fast.
Ja. Aber trotzdem ganz ehrlich, das war auch da in der Innenstadt.
So what's happening in your end of the world? Oh, London, the internet, yeah, oh God. London internet was
Not good. But
wasn't good, but we managed, yeah. There's more places to hook up in London and in Germany than there is in Australia. Cloudy and 14 degrees Celsius, yeah.
What here?
No, where Black Cat is. Well, it's been 8 every damn morning, nearly all day. It doesn't go off 8 or 9, but today it's supposed to get to 16.
Ja. Und bei dem Ding ist halt, wenn ich das hier so habe,
No, you can have that. I just say Cass. cheese, Cass.
Ja, jetzt gerade nach dem Autofahren erstmal Kaffee.
So today, yesterday we relaxed a bit more because, to be honest, it was full on since we left home, hasn't it?
Yeah, we've done everything
Yeah,
we
we
can
needed-
do where we've been.
I mean, you try to do everything you can, go here, get there, see this, see that, but at the end of the day, you need so much time in a certain country without having to move hotels.
If we came back here, I want to spend 3 months.
Yeah, because you've got all your little towns like Heidenheim, like the train we got out to the towns. Like, it would have been good if I could have taken you around Heidenheim, because when we went there, I remembered the shopping and the ice
we
cream.
We just had lunch there with the
We,
family.
no, that was Königsbrunn. That wasn't Heidenheim.
It was just before.
Yeah, Heidenheim, you saw the city from the castle. But I didn't get a chance to take seats there, but there is a massive walk around public area, churches to go look at, big ice cream parlour I would have liked to have taken him to. But it's alright. We've done heaps and we've done good.
Bisschen Verspätung zum Frühstück fand ich nervig und
So you enjoyed that soup, eh?
It's delicious.
It was too hot for me.
It's like
ich habe halt auch jedes Mal
curry.
nachgefragt, was ich gesagt
Which
habe.
you like.
Er hat einfach nichts gesagt. Und ich habe jetzt nein.
You can put it in there if you want.
Wir werden auch eigentlich nach München fahren.
That's alright. I'll do it. Put the camera that way for a bit if you can. I won't bump.
I'll talk to Black Cat. I just had my soup and it was bloody beautiful. Actually, we were at a little cafe with the family in Königsbrunn,
Yes.
and she spoke pretty good English, but then I laid on the Aussie bit like, "How you going, love, all right?" She was like, "What?" It's funny.
Ja, das findest du gut, ne?
But they're all lovely people. My wife's family are very, very generous and kind with their time. Drove us here, took us there. It's not that far. From London to Perth, which is our state in Western Australia, Black Cat, it's only a 16-hour direct flight. That's with Qantas. It's pretty quick. We're flying back to, our last week is in Frankfurt, then we fly from Frankfurt back to Australia, but we stop at Singapore. I think that flight's about 11 or 12 hours,
Yes.
and then it's only another from Singapore 5 hours to Perth, so not too bad. I've got to put my battery in because it just said low signal. You probably had a glitch your end, Black Cat. I need to plug her in with the special cable. Sad part, not sad, but I came from the UK to Australia in 1969, and yeah, I think so. And the thing that I didn't see a lot of was Englishmen, in London in particular. Now, that's not a detriment to the UK. It's a multicultural country just like Australia. But you could hardly hear English being spoken anywhere. In Germany, it's all Germans basically. In Ireland, it's all Irish. I've never been on vacation. What? Why not? Black Cat, get a rucksack, put it on your back, save a few pennies, and off you go. That's how you do it. You just make your mind up and go and do it. Yeah, there's all the bits and pieces about the house and all, blah, blah, blah. You can sort that out. Do you know, it's one of those things I was guilty of for many years, Black Cat. I used to work 2 jobs for 20 years. So I'd come home and then go to work again at night, and then in the morning I'd go to work again, etc., etc. And I wouldn't have done it now if someone had said, repeat your life, would you have worked so hard? The answer is no. I would have probably treated myself a bit better, which we tend not to do. We tend to look after everyone around us, which is our job, but we tend to forget about us, moi. But you got to do it every now and then. And one of the little secrets when I was, there's been times in my life when I've had next to no money, as everyone has, but I always used to work on a principle. I'd get, say I earn $300 a week, I go 20% of that is mine, $60 a week out of the 300. When I say mine is I can either save that to do something with later, or I can buy myself some clothes, etc., etc. And every week, if you save $60 a week for 1 year, it's over $3,000, and you can go on holiday. It's just being, you've got to be a bit frugal here and there and tuck a bit away and do a bit extra. But the holidays live with you for your lifetime. I mean, some of the things I've seen, the castles I've been in particular, I love architecture and history, and it's been a wonderful trip as far as that's concerned. We haven't seen major cities that we could have gone to because we've concentrated on the cities we've been in, which means, we haven't just used Stuttgart as a base to go to other places. Hello, Danny. Danny G says hello to you as well. But I learned a long time ago that you don't see anything if you do lots of fast little stops around the place. You don't see anything. So if you base yourself in one big city and look around the whole city. We've even been out to Wilhelma Zoo, which is out of the city, but that was a great trip. And we went to the Heidenheim Castle.
Heidenheim?
Yeah, Heidenheim Castle. It's got a very checkered history. When I first walked in, I was saying to Mandy's cousins, I said, there's Spanish influence, there's Catholicism, and they said, well, we'll find out when we go out the front. And everything I said about the architecture was there. In other words, in different periods, they had different sort of ideas about what they were doing. Yeah, it's Black Cat. It's one of those things when you do learn to let go and trust other people. In other words, if it's a family member. Like, we've actually got a stranger living in our house at the moment. Our daughter decided that our house was empty, so she's put one of her friends in there. That's how it works. But it's like, I'll tell you one secret, Black Cat. If our house burnt down and my car was destroyed, I've got insurance. So I'd go back to a new house and a new car. Win-win. So, but I bet, Black Cat, I was this way as well. I'd worry about the little things. Is this done? Is that done? Did someone forget about, don't forget to do that. So, and the one thing that if you do that for the rest of your life, you won't go anywhere. Going down the end of the street, you'll be saying, hope the cat's water's full. You know what I mean? Sometimes taking a risk has large rewards, and that is the discovery of different places. We've got a big planet, and I'll never see all of it.
Hat's geschmeckt?
It's good. Yeah, finished?
Yum. Yeah.
Nein? Darf noch was sein?
Super. You want?
You want anything else?
Yeah, I have another kleiner
one?
roll.
Yeah.
Do you want some Wasser?
And a Wasser.
Stills? Leitungswasser?
I'm German, but I was born in Australia, and it's been a while since I've got a lot of German.
Okay.
No normal water, please. Just even from the tap.
Tap water?
Yeah,
Sure.
that's fine.
Yeah, perfect. Okay.
Amazing. Thank you.
Thank you. It's always funny watching my wife speak to the Germans, because she's German, but born in Australia. It's funny. You're up there, the camera on me. Shame I didn't have the camera on that, because that was funny. But yeah, if Germany's only 3 hours away for you, just do it. It sounds if it's 3 hours away, you can go by train.
3 hours from where?
I don't know Black Cat's exact location, but I'm pretty sure she's in the UK. I think.
Oh, okay.
I think. I could be wrong. Black
Well,
Cat.
from London to Frankfurt, it was an hour and a half, if that.
By train?
No, from London to Frankfurt.
Oh, you mean flying?
Flying.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
an
yeah.
hour and a half.
Oh, that's right.
flying.
She's in the Netherlands.
Yeah.
If we'd have gone to the Netherlands, we would have caught up with her,
Oh,
for sure.
definitely. I don't know, where's the Netherlands? How far, like,
Well,
where are
Holland
we?
and other countries. Netherlands is Holland.
So a couple of hours from here.
No, Netherlands is probably by train. She's right, about 3 hours, near Belgium and all that.
That's all right.
So, have you been to Belgium, Black Cat? That's not far away from you.
See, if we had it sort of organised, I suppose it'd be better a bit more time.
Put you back to the boss.
Put it on.
Oh. She's smoking a cigarette.
stop
Doesn't
it.
want anyone to know.
I just
Because,
don't
oh,
like, I don't like doing it on camp.
Muggyland. She's from Muggyland. Tenny G's. Oh, it's a little Muggle. How are you, Muggle?
She's from where?
She's from Muggleland.
Yeah, it would have been a nice train trip actually.
I tell you
take
what,
there.
I mean, I'm learning German. I can hear and understand German. I struggle to speak it, or couldn't write it.
Mine's coming back a lot.
But I've noticed that things like a week train trip on the Bahn is probably €30.
Yeah.
So for €30, let's say you came from the Netherlands to Deutschland. Well, for €30, you can go anywhere in Germany, anywhere you like, and it covers you for a week. And then there's a monthly pass, I don't know, €60 or something. So you can get around each country if they've got those passes. In London, it was the Oyster card, was it?
Yeah, I think it's not a week. It's
Opal card.
The Opal card one. Yeah, I don't think it's a week for what we bought. I think it's the one we got was anywhere.
You mean in London?
No, here. You know.
Oh, here, no.
It was
We've
for
been
the
buying
go.
specific tickets because we've not been going everywhere. But if your home is the Netherlands, yep, Danny's from Muggle, Texas.
Muggle, Texas.
Yeah, little Hobbitsville. But the sun is shining. I'm going to show you. Yeah, I'm not making it up.
That would turn the camera now. Face it that way.
Oh, I don't want to get the people in there. Other people in the restaurant.
No, I mean that way. Like you had before.
You
before
take
we
control.
had-
There you go. Over to Studio One. The boss will now take control. Au revoir. Sorry. Auf Wiedersehen.
No, you did it like this. And
You do
then
it.
you turn the camera around. And you had it facing out there.
Okay. Sure, people interested in
You can see the
umbrellas
garden.
and garden furniture.
You can see the grass.
I can put it on you.
No.
See what I put up with?
Share that ash exactly.
Ich glaube, ich komme gleich beim Bäcker ein belegtes Brötchen.
So she hasn't brought you other red wine yet.
No.
Ah, maybe she forgotten.
Wir sollten heute nicht zu wenig essen.
So, because we have no interest in the fights that go on in Beutland, who's killed who this week, who's lied, who's taken control of a certain group, who's left a certain group, and who really gives a rat's ass. My God, there's some nonsense that goes down the bottom of YouTube.
Oh, come on, it's interesting. It's fun to catch up, be honest.
For you it is.
Yeah, you too.
Ah, I can't be bothered with it.
Warum hat er ja nicht wenigstens mal aufs Date rausgemacht?
Rather talk to a few people who like a good time, have a laugh, and don't want to kill each other.
Das wäre lustig.
Aber warum schreibt der Maus sich dann bei Instagram?
I'm with you, Danny. Let them kill themselves. Let them just throw them in the arena and let the bloodlust go. Yeah, I don't really know what they say bottom of YouTube, but I'm sure that some of these particular channels are a little bit lower than the bottom cellar dweller channels who only want drama, misery, sadness, grief, and unhappiness to fill their day. Black Cat says she wants to be on top, so she's going to rule the world.
Okay.
Okay, you rule the world. Send us a postcard when you get there. Toot. Guess that means top of YouTube, I'm guessing.
I'll be her cheerleader.
Hmm?
I'll be her cheerleader.
So I point the camera away from the people, and what do? They move tables.
Oh, thank you. Can I ask?
What do you want to ask?
Show the picture of the tree.
Oh, yeah, in the main plaza.
Tree?
What is that tree?
What kind of tree?
Yeah,
No, I don't know. I will ask.
yeah, please.
Yes.
Yeah, because I want to look for a picture when it's.
Sure.
In bloom.
Yeah. Thank you.
Big old dogs. Old Labradors. Well, we're probably bored. Are good friends enough? Oop. I nearly turned around and I flicked it back the other way. I don't know who's there. I can't see any numbers or figures, but we're going to finish our well, the wife's going to finish her wine.
So the tree.
Yeah. These are the trees in the main Straße street.
Actually, a lot around Germany.
They got big branches, oops, big branches and big knobbly bits on the end. And they're in a lot of plazas. And of course, they're just starting to bud, but we don't know what they look like. So the wife has just asked. Danny, we go by train to Frankfurt, which is about an hour away, fast train from Stuttgart to Frankfurt. And then we fly, and we fly out to Australia on about a week from now. We'll be flying home,
We
basically.
actually fly 12:30 afternoon on the 5th. We've got to fix up the hotel.
Yeah.
We got a bit confused, but that didn't. But we actually get home.
About the 6th or something like that.
Yeah.
So we've been away about a month and a bit, 5 weeks or something like that.
Yeah.
But it's good. Actually strange because we leave here and temperatures about 20 degrees. And when we get home, it's our start of our winter. It'll be a similar temperature, except there'll be sun every day.
Don't you reckon the time's got quick?
Yeah, because we've been so busy. We've been doing, like a day for us consists of getting up really early, walking 300 mile, seeing many different things, and then collapsing, going into bed, and then getting up early again the next day. These last 2 days we've eased up a bit because sort of run down, as in just physically tired. But I'll say goodbye for me and I'll put you on to the boss. For the good people, the millions of people watching this drama channel, I'll see you next time. Here's the wine.
Yep. And thanks for the super chat donations. Bought me water and wine.
Nah, that didn't happen. But anyway, wherever you are, particularly in Muggeldleen, Texas, and in the Netherlands, have a great day and make the most of it. And Black Cat, if you're still watching, get your ass out and have a look at the world.